Hello and welcome to this new Google Workspace update video for the month of October. It's slowly turning autumn and it's getting colder outside. Nevertheless, Google has released a lot of new interesting updates this month, so enjoy watching the video. Improve your visibility in Google Meet video calls. Depending on the camera placement, some meeting participants might be less visible than others. Google Meet can now automatically frame your videos before joining a meeting to help ensure equal visibility for all participants. The automatic framing happens only once, though there are no motion distractions that can divert attention from the content of the meeting. You can manually reframe the video at any time from the settings. Split table cells in Google Docs to better organize information. You can now split table cells into a desired number of rows and columns in Google Docs. For example, you can create subheading cells by splitting the cell under heading cell into two columns. Google hopes that this highly requested feature improves upon your ability to organize information with tables in Docs. Expanding Smart Chips to include events in Google Sheets. In addition to the recent announcement of adding files to Google Sheets using Smart Chips, Google is also making it easier for you to quickly insert calendar events into Sheets. This additional Smart Canvas feature allows you to search for events from calendar or copy calendar links and place them directly into Sheets. You will then see the event name and an actionable hover card in the cell. Present Google Slides directly in Google Meet. Many Google Meet users share content on their screen during meetings, and Google knows that it's important for presenters to actively interact with their audience. You will now be able to control your slides and engage with your audience all in one screen by presenting slides from Meet. This update experience can help you present with greater confidence and ultimately make digital interactions feel more like when you're physically together. Easily find Google Workspace Marketplace apps with enhanced search filters. Google is introducing enhanced search filters in the Google Workspace Marketplace to help you quickly find relevant apps. These new filters allow you to search by category, price, rating, whether it's a private app for the organization, if it's work with other apps, and more. Conversation summaries in Google Chat help you stay on top of messages in Spaces. Google announced conversation summaries in Google Chat on web. Starting today, you will see summaries that provide a helpful digest of conversations in a space, allowing you to quickly catch up on unread messages and navigate to the most relevant threads. Hold separate conversations in Google Chat Spaces with inline threading. In addition to recently increasing the number of members you can add to a space in Google Chat from 400 to 8,000, you can now reply directly to any message in new spaces and some existing spaces. This creates a separate inline thread where smaller groups of people can continue a conversation on a specific topic. Transcribe speech during Google Meet calls into a Google Doc. You can now transcribe a Google Meet video meeting into a Google Doc. The transcribed file is saved in the host's meeting recordings folder in Google Drive, similar to meeting recordings. This feature can only be accessed when using Google Meet on a desktop or laptop. At this time, this feature is only supported in English. In-room meeting participants can now join breakout rooms. When using Google Meet hardware devices, meeting hosts can now assign conference rooms to breakout rooms. Extending breakout rooms to all meeting participants, whether they're joining remotely or in the office, ensures everyone can engage in collaborative working sessions. Introducing new spacing feature on Google Sites. In addition to adjusting the spacing between content and sites using a new density theme setting, you're now able to use spaces to add empty spaces to your sites in specific places. This feature provides more flexibility, especially when designing a vertical layout, and generally makes template and web design much easier.